Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and in this video I'm going to go over the top 10 movies that I think we could see on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray in 2022. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, in this video I will be going over my top 10 movies that I think we could see on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray in 2022. This being a brand new year, of course, it's fun to put out list videos like this one, and of course you at home, you will definitely have yours, and I encourage you to put what you would like to see on 4K Ultra HD in 2022. With the 4K Ultra HD format being at its strongest point ever, I am very happy with the potential of what could be coming. Of course, with the major studios putting out their new releases and catalog titles, you also have boutique labels with Criterion Collection being the most recent to enter the 4K format. So the possibilities are very exciting, and I really am just so hopeful for the future of 4K Ultra HD. Before I begin, just a couple of quick mentions. The Godfather trilogy I'm not including on this particular list because it's pretty much been confirmed it is arriving. In fact, as of the recording of this video, it's only a matter of weeks before an official announcement is forthcoming. So I'm just leaving it off this list, but I'm excited to check it out. And of course, Michael Mann's Heat should finally be making a 4K appearance in 2022. It was long rumored it was supposed to come out last year with the release of Speed, but it has been delayed for whatever reason. So I think this year it is really coming. Don't have any concrete evidence on that one, but I'm pretty confident that Heat will finally make an appearance on 4K Ultra HD. So let's not waste any time. Let's dive right into my number 10. The number 10 movie that I think will make an appearance on 4K Ultra HD in 2022 is Singin' in the Rain. In fact, I give the odds of this one actually showing up a sure thing. I don't believe that they're going to let this massive anniversary just go by, and of course you've had other outlets indicate that it is coming on 4K this year, so I'm pretty confident that it will finally be coming out on 4K Ultra HD. I am really excited because we all know that classic films look the best on 4K format, so yeah, I think Singin' in the Rain is a sure thing to arrive in 2022. For number 9, I'm going to go with Eyes Wide Shut from director Stanley Kubrick. The 4K Ultra HD format has been very kind to the director, with the recent release of A Clockwork Orange making an appearance last year, so I really believe that Eyes Wide Shut is next up on his list. Of course, the recent announcement of The Killing being added to the 4K format in the near future from Kino Lorber, I really think Warner Brothers tackling this on 4K Ultra HD is a no-brainer. I believe it's going to be the offering probably at the tail end of summer, early fall for the director. So yeah, I think Eyes Wide Shut is pretty much even money that it is going to arrive on 4K Ultra HD. My number 8 pick, that's going to go to Fast Times at Ridgemont High. With this year marking the 40th anniversary of the film, and we all know that studios love to release on major anniversaries on the 4K format, I'm pretty confident this is going to arrive this year. Last year, the Criterion Collection released a stellar Blu-ray edition, so whether it is the Criterion Collection or Universal itself releasing this on 4K, I'm pretty sure this is going to arrive, and I think it's a safe bet we'll see it this year. While most of the titles on this list do celebrate some sort of major anniversary or milestone, and that is really the driving force as to why I think they're coming out this year, this, my number 7, I feel is the exception, and something tells me it might actually make an appearance this year on 4K Ultra HD. So my number 7 is Oliver Stone's Platoon. You know, war movies or anti-war movies really stand out on the 4K format, and I always felt that Platoon never got the best home release on any previous format. So I think that if MGM or whoever holds the rights to the film lends it out to a boutique label like Kino Lorber or Arrow Video, I think a stellar 4K edition of this film is in the cards. Once again, I have no reason to suspect it is coming. In fact, it is a long shot, but I would like to see Platoon make an appearance on 2022, so that is why it is my number 7. The odds for my number 6 pick is pretty much a sure thing. It's an anniversary coming up. It's been long since rumored to be arriving this particular year, and I feel a little unfair to actually include on this list given how close it is being announced. And that is going to be The Lost Boys. I think this is a no-brainer. It is pretty much a lock. It is coming out this year. A lot of people have been anticipating this one. It has been decades since I've watched The Lost Boys, and I think revisiting this on 4K Ultra HD is going to be a treat. I am very excited for it. So once again, it's not officially announced, of course, but but I think for sure The Lost Boys will be arriving in 2022 on 4K. Another classic film that I think should be making an appearance in 2022, but it's not quite a sure thing as Singing in the Rain is, I feel that Casablanca should be arriving this year. Of course, it is celebrating a major anniversary, but I'm not quite as confident that this one will arrive. But I think given the status of the film, the classic movie that it is deserves the best possible viewing experience, and I would honestly be surprised if this did not arrive on 4K in 2022. So Casablanca, one of my favorite classic films, hopefully will be arriving this year. My number 4 pick is going to be a little bit of a 50-50 possibility that it will show up, given the fact that the studio releasing it, they don't have the best track record of releasing on 4K Ultra HD. I think we all know who we're talking about, 20th Century, which has been purchased by Disney, and that's a whole other conversation. But my number 4 is Home Alone 2. So 2 of the reasons that I really believe this will arrive this year, it is celebrating a 30th anniversary, and it is available digitally on 4K Ultra HD. So I like to think that, hey, why not release a physical copy of this in 4K for the anniversary? No reason to suspect it will arrive, given, once again, the nature of the studio releasing it, but hopefully, I know a lot of people would really like Home Alone 2 to finally arrive on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. My number 3 pick, I strongly suspect, is going to arrive, but I'm not quite 100% sure it's going to arrive in 2022. And that is Star Trek V, Star Trek VI, and the rumored Star Trek Generations 3-pack. The previous year, of course, saw the first 4 films arrive on 4K Ultra HD to somewhat mixed fanfare, but I think that they're not going to stop at the first 4 films. They're definitely going to release all the movies on 4K Ultra HD. Once again, I'm not confident it's going to arrive in 2022. I would say at the latest, 2023, the next 3 films of the movies will arrive, and then they'll finish the last 3 movies of the Next Generation saga in the next year or so after that. So this is wishful thinking. I'm going to throw this under the long shot category for odds, but hopefully in the fall time of this year, we will see those 3 films arrive on 4K Ultra HD. My number 2 pick is another 3 films, but they're not going to be released as a collection, instead given individual releases as was done last year. And that is Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween H2O, and Halloween Resurrection from Scream Factory. As I mentioned in the previous year, the first 5 films were released by Scream Factory, and I think they were definitely met with a lot of fanfare of fans of the old school Halloween franchise. So there's no reason to suspect that these next additional films won't be included to finish off the series. I think Scream Factory did a wonderful job on these. I'm pretty confident these are going to arrive this year, unlike the Star Trek movies I mentioned previously. But yeah, I think collectors are definitely going to eat this one up, so it's a safe bet for me these will arrive in 2022. And at number 1 is another long rumored movie that has been making the rounds. The tea leaves are all in the place for this one to finally show up on 4K Ultra HD, and that is Ryan Gosling starring in Drive. This one was, it's a movie that a lot of people really enjoy, and there's been a lot of speculation this is going to finally arrive on 4K Ultra HD. There's been rumors that it was supposed to show up in 2021, but I don't know, something about this year just seems right for this finally to come out on 4K Ultra HD. I can't wait to check it out. I'm a big fan of the film, so that is why it is my number 1 pick of titles we might likely see on 4K Ultra HD in 2022. So those are 10 movies that I suspect we will see on 4K Ultra HD in the coming year, 2022. Now it's your turn in the comments section below. What would you include on a most wanted 4K list for this year? Let's talk about it in the comments. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.